I've already got to sit there fucking net chart.
If you stream, Alan, let me know. I'll turn it on.
Yeah, I got to stream it.
Well, goddamn, Alan, you gonna tell anybody?
I just put it up.
It's hard to think, man. It's, a little bit upset with me or something.
Why?
What the fuck is this shit? I'm your number one fan.
Two clubs here, each looking
Are you ready, Josh?
Yeah. I'm trying to find Alan's fucking channel, man.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
It's always a return
as he'll be stopped.
Man, I tell you what, man, it ended up being a good game. I thought the damn Lions were gonna come back and fucking get this 49ers.
Oh yeah, dude, I definitely did too.
I mean, they just started just rolling. I was like, ah, damn. 49ers didn't know what hit them. It was like, oh, shit.
They got too comfortable, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Raheem Mostert gets hurt again. Shocker.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
I don't know why I threw that.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Meet me at the crossroads. Crossroads.
Is he gonna pick a play? He's not gonna get a play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You know, you should be playing those guys that just, you know, had to go take a shit right after he started.
He had to do his adjustments.
He had some killer stew.
Yeah, I mean, I just, oh my God. Twilight Zone.
All right, fuck.
What the fuck was that?
And some room to roam then. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carried around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him,
I don't know anything about the dude playing.
I played him already. He just runs it though. This is the guy that Jay West played week 1.
And they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Who won?
Jay West eventually. Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way that ball crossed the goal line.
The Cowboys have taken the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football,
Fuck
they all
you.
have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And they
Fucking flip.
season
Yeah.
they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far, so
Cocksuckers.
I'm gonna return a kick with Rashad Perriman.
Yeah, you are.
He's yeah, that's the second return he's had. He just gets wide the fuck open in the middle of the field.
Not the start that they were
If
hoping for.
I break one.
On the first play of the game, it leads to 6 points the other way.
Shot.
How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor.
Come on, dude.
Oh my God, he's standing inside the.
That was very funny, but kind of like
He's inside the inside.
that just happened. Let's go out and play now.
All right, then nobody sees this guy down there by those drums.
Make the tackle. The run only got a yard.
I got him.
2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Wells. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards the pickup there. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being
They're all the way back in our spawn.
They're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps.
He's literally running the same play.
You played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'll be son of a bitch.
From the gun, here's Swift. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. They'll run here with Swift. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that.
Fucking behind us, man.
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
I don't know how they should do it.
Okay.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception.
Okay, Lord.
That dude just fucking randomly gets in front of TJ Hawkins.
You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start
all 8 yards forward.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the
put
first.
That down.
Here's
In his
Prescott.
face.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oh, come on. How did it not kill him?
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
It's like my trigger finger wouldn't work.
They had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people
Turn around.
on the street, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs to swoop in.
Really sitting back in their fucking spot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Why does it keep flipping like?
Drop this one off to Swift. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're shoot me like that. It's embarrassing. Can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Come on, Allen. Beat this son of a bitch's ass.
3rd down pass brings up
nope.
4th.
4th
Does he like to run that stupid Mike Zero blitz shit a lot?
All the time. It's either that or the 3 Will 3 blitz out of that.
I've noticed, man, against that stupid shit, that the fucking sweeps and tosses work good against it.
Yeah, I ran one earlier. He stuffed me. So I got it. I don't have a fast running back. That's my problem. Yeah, I ran a trap. I hit him with counters.
Yeah, I got a thermal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Fucking
Just like before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 2.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, good. I'll back out.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. That one a first down pickup of 8. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Run for Pollard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off around the 41. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago.
He's just determined to throw it.
Yep. I think he thought he was going to playmaker further up.
It's not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Okay.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. He'll get it to the 40.
Swift is hurt.
There to get some extra yardage.
Man, I guarantee you this asshole got mad because everybody bitching about it and he's turned injury up. Because I've heard nothing but people talking about that.
Looking at a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Wells Out to the left there.
How do you not get that, Hawkins?
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. They run. It's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, that situation, Charles.
Jamal Williams, everybody, Jamal Williams.
On 4th down, and boy, does it pay off handsomely.
And living with a lot of second guessing goes with the job description when you're the head coach. And most guys nowadays, they understand and study analytics. They have someone on staff that walks them through it and then talks in their ear on game day. So they're a lot more comfortable rolling the dice and going for it.
From his end zone, Wilson. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
Are you ready, boss?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 2 interceptions already. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
No.
Lot of scrimmage.
I can get on Madden whenever you're.
1st and 10.
No, I ain't. I mean, I don't care what we do, to be honest. I don't have anybody's work.
I wish dude would get back to me.
60 yards rushing for him.
About
He has been tough to stop here this first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Pollard. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Man.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
You fuck.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
My damn thermal shoots you right in the butt.
Oh, that was fucking terrible. We're going to call roughing the passer. Yep.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs.
Oh, perfectly lined up. Perfectly.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
That was a
guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown.
Why is my? I feel like I don't know, man. It's
earlier in the game, it
weird.
was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
I think I just might be.
About those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you play strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season.
Up in the window.
Got his open man, it's Carr.
Up in the window.
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score. And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play?
Well,
look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Where the fuck are they at?
For this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
I don't know. I mean, but they're showing up right beside me on some of them.
Prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And I'll just run. Woo!
Looking to throw on second down. Wells. He'll air this one out deep.
Oh my gosh, man, what am I doing? How am I missing that shot? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
That was a bomb.
Damn.
Hell yeah, man.
I saw him. He got behind the defender, dude.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14.
Fucking way.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield. Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. This is a golden opportunity for them to go down there.
I'm not real sure.
Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be. Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I'm just playing like shit. It do not.
Here we go, 46.
Play action now, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
You have to know the whole backstory, Josh, to know that why that happened.
From the red zone now, Prescott rolling to his right.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Such fucking... Are you fucking kidding me? Man, this dude is like the fucking worst player I've ever seen that thinks they're good. Like, legitimately. Delay fades and fucking cross routes. That's all he's got, dude. PA boot. Wow, you're real fucking good. I hate people that run plays like that, dude. Let's manipulate the fucking game. Let's not even try to be good at the game. Let's just manipulate the fucking game.
Right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Run the same fucking plays over and over.
How the hell did I hit you with a grenade, man?
I swear to God, I don't know. But what did I do to you?
Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down, Wells, and he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down, Wells. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's just run the same fucking plays over
and a third down. They'll look to throw again. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Damn, I thought he hit it.
Yeah, third down.
Second and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I need to work on my playbook. I keep telling myself that and keep not doing it.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? From his end zone, Wilson. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I
like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the defense will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and
double
12.
reverse.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution
it was a busted play last time they tried that shit, man. He got lucky. Like, that's the first time, honestly, that I've ever seen a play work. They try to go back to it.
Second and 12. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Yep.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Tackle made that time by Aleen McNeil.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on second and 8. Prescott, the tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he traveled across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is. And
such broken fucking shit.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
In order to lead,
can't believe I'm losing this one.
That's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch.
How?
Probably scratching their head.
How did he grab me?
Crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Into the secondary past the 40. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Dude, I think you'll get these lines.
Swift. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
They gotta get some speed.
Yeah.
Secondary speed and halfback
speed. National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Wells. And his pass incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Poor balls can't get away from this shit.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Wells.
Why did I do that? I had Sutton wide open. Oh my god, dude. I hit the wrong button.
So used to seeing those big guys make big time spectacular plays.
I don't know where that dude's at, man.
I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football.
Oh, come on, no way.
Easily done in today's NFL.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I mean, hell, my crosshairs was right on.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man is QT.
What? Come on, QT. Are you kidding me? How do you not catch that and run? Oh my god.
Turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Look, we'll respond up that. There's no sense.
Just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of direction, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back.
I guess the grenade wasn't high enough.
And try to move forward.
Motherfuckers laying on the ground.
On play action, Prescott.
Get up, bitch.
Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
He's good. He's really going for this.
One out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And he will bring it back.
He wasn't supposed to be open there.
I don't give a fuck.
It goes without
Pick
saying.
sixth.
Good shit.
Anyway, that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Okay, I have no idea where that guy's at.
Here we go now as we get set for a
In the
big
middle
2-point conversion.
Of the plane.
They'll try and run it in. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Why the fuck did you just shoot me?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From his end zone, Wilson. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
God dang it, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff.
Jesus Christ, man. Is our whole fucking team sniping?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Pollard again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now I'm just spawning up dying, dude. Like literally, as soon as it spawns up.
And again this time to the tailback. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Prescott to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. This one to Jarwin over
Delay fade.
And he will have
Ran the
it
fucking
first
delay
down,
fade.
but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
Cheesy ass
Just shy
motherfucker.
of the 25-yard line. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Prescott.
I bet he did shit himself.
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating
Damn.
completion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
I thought old boy didn't jump that route.
Yep.
I thought I did.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
56 to Mark, 56. Check 56.
Here's Prescott. Rolling to his left. He's
Man, I
going to let it go
forgot.
deep for the end zone.
Out of bounds.
They advanced forward,
Simply
right?
out of
Or,
bounds, incomplete.
Cashley.
Mike McCarthy
Yeah, this
took
is
the
Cashley.
gamble, didn't pay off. And the Lions will take over.
Are you going to play collateral strike? Ain't that your favorite map?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job.
They advanced
the
while we were
defense
there.
forced
I'm
the
mad,
turnover on
dumbass.
downs to set up this
I thought we was on here.
pass complete to QT.
He'd posted
All
about
tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
the games that was
So
left.
the Lions in
Dumbass.
possession of the
Yeah,
And, said, and then he said it was advancing.
They've got a 2nd down.
Yeah, but we haven't been on Madden, what I'm saying, since the event.
Yes, sir. That's how I know I was playing the Ravens.
And he goes out of
No,
bounds just shy of the
I've done my weekly training and everything.
10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they
I think
can.
you're just losing your
At
shit.
that time, they picked up a first
Your
down.
touch.
So now on defense, do you assign a man to
Who did I
him
play?
and try and cover him before he gets going?
I don't know.
First down, Swift. And he'll be
Somebody
tackled
get
right
one.
on the midfield logo.
Yeah, I'll say
It's a
that.
6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But they picked up a little bit of
I mean, if you need me to start looking,
Makes
Hey.
me feel stupid.
you need me to start looking at your shit too. I mean, I'll help you out, bro.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I never went over to that league.
QT on the right side complete. That one a
Playmaker.
pickup of 8. They're making
Never
steady
upset
progress
Mr.
there. I
Jones.
see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and it's
Oh, well, we give him a little dose.
in there as well.
Now the
Dude, I totally
Cowboys
missed.
the first of their
I get the
timeouts.
ball back.
As it comes
I
with
stopped
a
him on
minute
4th down.
15 left to go
Yeah,
in the
4th and
second
5.
half.
Yeah.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Cowboys
Fuck you,
gonna use
Mabry.
their second time
What?
out now.
You
As it
don't
comes with
run
exactly
that
a
damn
minute to
mouth
go in
when
the
you do it.
football game.
What?
Looking to throw on second down.
Dude, play that's what means a man. Dumbass.
Is that how it sounded? Is that it?
Damn.
All right.
Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane.
That's exactly what you do. It's
Come on,
both
Alan.
because they're not mutually
Tighten it up.
exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
To throw on Wells. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts.
That's all user. That's user.
Themselves in the right position.
It's all user.
That's good play call.
So
And then I
first
juked
and
back
10
in to
now
get
from
those
the
extra
30.
yards, man.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout.
Yeah, why did he just take his time out then?
28 seconds to go in this football game.
That's what I told Kelly the other night. I'm gonna juke back in again.
You say check out my user.
On first down, Swift.
That should be like a
He'll get it to the
check
23-yard
out my
line.
user.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the
Oh,
downsides
yeah.
of blitzing during a rundown
Oh,
because sometimes
yeah.
you get your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That fucking injury is so stupid.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And this one is
My rookie kicker. Woo!
And the Lions are going to win this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done. That's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points. Defense held them. And lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for the Lions, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gunn saying so long, everybody.
The Rams win tonight.
Yeah, oh yeah. They blew him out. Stafford looked good. +3 zone coverage. Mountain D Rice. And we're out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Who's Clues? Blues Clues.